did you start the podcast? Because it would have been in the early few months. That's when I would come.
Yeah.
It was your first. Yvonne was
It was the
first.
first one you released, but it wasn't the first one you recorded.
You're so right. It was, so yeah. Hey, welcome to Part of the Arts. Yay. 2026. We've got Yvonne back. The lovely Yvonne Maxwell, who was, we were just saying, the first guest on my podcast, but not the first one I recorded.
Yes.
Well remembered.
Yeah, because you were in a flow, like you knew.
Yeah.
You wasn't like this first call for a second. Like you knew
Yeah.
what you were doing.
And we got Jordan.
Hola amigos, buenas noches. See me, the bongiman is Ginga Le Flo. Can't. What? It was a great. I'm watching a lot of Benidorm at the moment, for ITV, and
Why?
I love. It's a great show.
Hannah Waddingham.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's very, dare I say, like sort of working class humour throughout, but I'm in for it. I love that kind of slapstick, farcy humour.
Yeah, I remember watching it.
Yeah.
with my mum.
I think one of the best lines I heard from it was, "Oh, no scratch off my minge," was a line from a northerner, and it just hit me home. I thought,
Kicking off the podcast strong with me.
precisely. No, it's exactly like that. But yes, hello, lovely to see you again.
And we're all snuggled in our, what are they called? Oodies. So we've been filming today, show reels, with Jordan's company, Real Time Collective, RTC, and me and Yvonne are acting,
They're so cool.
and we've been in these, so we just thought we'd stay in these.
And they are comfy. Look how cozy we are.
They're comfy. I'm sweating a bit already. Oh yeah, we said we were going to do Traitors.
Oh, yes.
Da-da-da-dum.
Hang on,
Da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum.
ready?
That's just what
Gosh,
they do, isn't it?
what
They just
happened?
literally
Yeah.
look at each other like this for a while.
Fiona.
Leon. So have you up to date with the Traitors?
I am. I won't lie to you. This is my first season that I've watched.
Me too. Finally! Oh, look at the disgust on Jordan's face. Finally,
Well, at
someone
least you're both
else.
converted.
Yeah. No, I am totally converted. I'm loving it. And
Yeah, me too.
I was so resistant. Only
Me
because
too, because I was like, everyone's going on about it, like wanging on about it. And I was like, I remember me and Nick tried to watch a couple of episodes of one, and we were just a bit like, I think it was the first series and it was so low
It was
budget.
very-
I was like, I
can't.
can't. And also it's the fact that it's on 3 nights in a row every week. It's quite the commitment. As
Yeah, well,
someone that
that's-
works a lot of evenings.
I thought it was every
Yeah,
night.
thank God it's not.
And so I was a bit like,
I
the
did
only
as well.
reason I sort of did it because I've not got much work on at the moment. So I
Yeah.
can sit in the afternoon and watch a few episodes.
Yeah.
And then I realised it's not every night. It's like 3 in a row.
Which
so-
made it better, right?
Yeah.
Same with me. I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if I can do this whole.
So neither of you have seen the previous seasons of Traitors.
No.
I will go back and rewatch.
Yeah,
now.
I
Oh,
w-
will.
No, I would recommend because
you
even
want me to watch the celebrity one, don't you?
oh celebrity. Considering that I didn't think Celebrity was going to work much because we all knew the concepts already, and celebrities coming in are kind of but always presenting. So, but actually went down a storm. It was really good.
But there
Alan Carr.
are so many spoilers. I know all about
Yeah.
it. So I'm a bit like,
But you have to see Alan's journey.
yeah, to be fair, he
His
is
journey
great.
is it goes from being picked as if what the hell has Claudia just done to going he pulled it off. How?
It's the kind of thing where if I'm going back and watching old ones and I know really who's going to win, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
I'll do it like an afternoon where I'm actually working on a computer.
Yeah.
And so you've got it just there and you can kind of like dip in and out. Like that's probably how.
Can we talk about then how you think this season's going to go then so far? Because we've got an episode tonight.
I remember I messaged you and I was like, I'm finally watching it.
And I wasn't. I was busy
Yeah.
that night. So
And he
I
was like, shut up, shut up.
I was like, no. But oh my God, I caught up with the 2 nights.
So I'm on
yesterday.
2 WhatsApp groups now.
You're in Traitors WhatsApp
Yeah.
groups.
Well, one isn't a Traitors WhatsApp group. It's just like a friend's WhatsApp group. I'm actually
Okay.
going to theirs tonight. And I'll watch it. I'll watch it at theirs tonight. But I'm in an actual I got added to one because we're doing a Traitors watch party for the final
Oh,
at my friend's down the road.
yes.
And
Yeah.
they literally, one of them messaged on the group yesterday and he said, we've bought our wigs. And I was like, wig?
Oh.
Wigs.
We wear wigs.
We wear wigs?
When will you wear
When do we wear
wigs?
wigs? When do we
When
wear
will you
wigs? So I'm like, what, Claudia wig?
It has to be a
Has
Claudia
to
wig.
be.
Yeah.
Who else?
I mean, Fiona's got quite iconic hair.
Fiona does have
Yeah.
iconic
Can we
hair.
chat about Steven's style?
That's
Oh.
The jumpsuit.
I mean, there was a lot of, You could see
Yes.
everything. Did you see that shot?
Oh,
Where I was
yeah,
like,
I saw that
wow.
I said to Sam, I said, I think he thinks he's going to be out and that he's decided to crack out the jumpsuit before he goes.
I think.
Do you know what?
Crack
It
out
is quite a statement, that suit. It's great.
It showed a lot.
Is it 80s?
70s.
Is it 70s, the vibe?
And like you could see he's got the flares,
Yeah.
and then with his tash, it was his whole look was very 70s.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie, yeah.
He looked Freddie, but
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, he just has a cracking sense of style.
He does.
There was that episode where him and Fiona wore the same jumper.
Yeah, they're pink, weren't they? They were both in pink.
And they were both the same like texture.
Because at that point there was a rumour going around. They're both mother or grandmother and son.
Yeah,
or mother
and then that was
son.
when he just found out she was the secret traitor,
Yes.
which I called, by the way, which I was super proud. I knew it was her. Thank you.
The whole nation did, but
Jordan.
I had my suspicions, but I didn't.
I was like,
she was so happy.
did you know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I think
wavelength. We have a similar wavelength.
someone mentioned in one podcast.
The shared brain cell. The one shared brain cell that me and Jordan possess.
Just whirling around the atmos. Yeah, I think it was on a podcast saying that she just is too happy as a traitor.
She was
loving it.
Psychotic.
And
sociopathic, actually.
And considering she was meant to be a secret traitor, you wouldn't play it like that. So she was just... And
it was when she came out with the whole Rachel thing. I was like...
It's every time someone goes too hard on a
straight as
certainty.
dumb.
Even or what's her name? Who's
Harriet.
Like, she was right.
Yeah.
She went too hard and everyone went, you
calm down, love. Yeah.
She is. Hugo did the same thing at the start. He was like, can we just have a moment, please?
I know, and it's
voted out straight away.
It's like too authoritative.
I was thinking about it from an acting perspective, though, the other day.
I was thinking, will they let an actor go on?
They have done.
Have they?
Watch season 1.
Carry on.
I think it's been in EastEnders now.
There's a lot. They're all, well, especially the traitors are acting.
Yes.
And I was thinking that they've got such clear parameters.
Yeah.
So they're all good. Like, they're getting away with it. It's like people believe that they are faithful. And I was like, but they're not actors, but they've just got such clear parameters, such clear tasks that they're trying to achieve that they don't even know that they are acting.
No.
Capital letter.
It's one of those hardest things. Do you think you'd be good in the traitors? Because I used to think I would be.
I'd cry.
Oh, bless you, Yvonne. Oh, Yvonne.
So the one reason as well that I was on a bit of like a strike not to watch it, because I had so many people, you included,
I still think I'd want to go.
that told me I'd be good on it. Loads of people said to me, you should go, you should apply. Like after that first season, you'd be great on it.
And it made you not want to.
Yeah, I was just a bit like...
I had the opposite. Everyone kept saying, well, you've got to watch it because it's brilliant. And then someone went to me, oh, you've got to watch it because you'd be great on it.
Oh,
and
okay.
It piqued my interest.
Yeah.
I was like, what do they mean?
I don't know
by
why
that?
it made me not want to, but...
Well, because you go in with a game, rather than being treacherous and you're a traitorous person, you go in with a game plan to win. Because I think we touched upon it on the last episode of Traitors, the player and the game. People hating players, thinking they're horrible people when they're not. They're just actually got tactics and playing the game.
I don't know if I'm too honest.
Well, but then that is a tactic.
Yeah.
It is a tactic. It's like Jessie. She's honest. I think she is honest to a T, and that's working. Yeah, but she's done really well. Oh, absolutely. You want to keep her to the end, in my opinion.
I think if they murder her,
Stephen's in trouble.
then they're going to
Exactly.
be obviously the person who's dead. What was she last saying?
Stephen.
Stephen.
So I don't think they've killed her yet.
Do you not?
No. I was a bit, even though he was a classic Essex London recruiter. That was just him. I did feel a bit sorry for Sam. He looked like he was going to cry when he was voted out, and that was like a bit of vulnerability that I saw from him that I thought you should have been like that a bit more.
Yeah.
Because you are probably an absolute decent human being, but you were coming across as very cocky and a big I am. But then he got really, he came across like a traitor straight away.
Time I was like, he's the worst. Like, he's a lovely faithful, but he's
not playing the game.
Like,
No.
he can't just be like.
No.
But it's probably from his job. If you're a recruiter, you're like sales,
Yeah,
get money,
yeah.
money, look after number 111. Do you know what I mean? So that's probably why.
I think he was dealt quite a harsh hand from the beginning. I think a few people were, like Ross didn't stand a chance in there.
Poor Ross.
He was dealt with such a
But when the psychologist was like, it's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
the most blandest person potentially.
Which, no, she got voted as that, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Because I don't.
What was her name? The girl that
Ellie.
went.
Oh,
No,
Ellie's the.
No, the other girl that went. I think I'm the most popular. I think I'm the most likable. You know when they were doing that.
No.
Roxy.
Is it Roxy?
That was embarrassing.
So embarrassing because no one thought that.
Yeah.
Honest. There have been.
Yeah, I think it's me, and it's the way she said it as well. It was like so insincere. I was like, "Oh, babe, shut up."
And she went, I'm not being big-headed, just carry on.
I know, literally, I'm not being arrogant. And it's like, well, you are, but own it. if
Can
you
we
are.
talk about the thought process that potentially went through Fiona's head before the grenade went off? What do you think she
She just
thought?
had an absolute meltdown.
But do you think it was a game plan tactic, or do you think she was like, fuck it, let's just throw something in the fire?
I honestly don't.
Having a bit too much fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
think she was being too. Yeah.
Because then Harriet did the same thing.
No, so
as
Harriet
well.
actually just self-combusted.
So
I
she's-
think she just because when I thought she was great in the confessional. I was
Yes.
like, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
loving this. But she was like she said, she was visibly angry. Like her voice was shaking, her body was shaking, her vocal pattern changed. Like she was so, and
But-
I think it all got to her.
Yeah, possibly. But I did say to Sam, I was like, she's a writer, okay? She's
And her books have gone up a lot.
She didn't need to win. She needed to make a big statement.
She didn't need to win because her and her husband are multi-millionaires. I googled it.
Shut up, are they?
Multi-millionaires.
She was more interested in having
Owning
making
a flat,
big
and
impact.
owning a house in London, a townhouse in London. Own it.
Ah.
Yeah.
No wonder I can never get on this program.
Can we talk about the fact that they're all
London.
They're all barristers.
They're also just all very well dressed. They're all. Do you know what I mean? They all.
They
look
are
like they've got
London-
money.
A lot. I was quite a bit like with the casting for this season because the rest of them beforehand looked like a good mixed pool.
They've got normal people.
This, yes, exactly. It was a good representation of economy and
Yeah.
society. This one, how many barristers or people have worked in legals? I thought that's a weird choice. They've never had that many. Sorry. Oh, Amanda the detective.
She was. I think all of her cases need to be looked over
That's
again
what I said.
because
to
I'm
her.
really worried that there are criminals walking free and there are people that are innocent locked up right now.
And then look
because-
how much Rachel uses that. She's like,
Yeah.
she was a detective.
I
She
know.
knows.
I think Rachel's going to win it on her own.
I think
I
it's too
honestly
late.
no. I honestly do have a bit of
It
a.
rumbles, but
I honestly think she's
I think
strong.
she's amazing to survive all of this.
she's strong, isn't she?
Like as a person to just keep having all this shit.
I
being
do love.
thrown
I'm
at
like, babe, what? Like,
I wanted
how
to
have you
win.
had time for 4 months FBI training?
I don't see at that point. I thought that was the point where she could have been thrown out of the circle.
But like,
because that was like a Harriet.
where
or
is she getting the
Fiona.
time and money for this?
Well, who knows? What was her job role again? She's sales.
She is head of she's
Communications.
communications. Because whenever I hear something
What Nick
like that,
does.
I'm always like, but in what?
Yeah.
Communicating.
Yeah,
Marketing. It's marketing.
but
It's-
for who?
I know,
And
for
when?
who, and
And
what,
what
and
needs
when.
FBI training?
You know what I mean? Like it could be Shell, or it could be
A bad person.
or it could be
Trump.
Indeed, or you know, it could.
She's
won't be
not.
Trump,
She's
but-
not American. She's Irish.
You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, should we move on from Traitors?
Absolutely.
But we're watching it. Me and Yvonne are watching it. We're part of the gang.
We are.
Jordan, are you happy that we're part of the gang?
I'm.
I have to keep doing this because we're sharing a microphone.
Thank you. And also, I feel like I need my own trailer next afterwards.
What?
Because you keep doing this for me, I'm thinking, next I need my own trailer. Thank you. No more questions, please, from the
You
audience.
can do it now. My arms.
Okay, fine. You want to move on? Oh, I had a question earlier. Oh no, I had an idea. Oh,
You can think about it while I
Yeah, it's
move us
gone.
on. So we were just chatting briefly over voice notes. I was going to say voicemail. I was like, where are we in the 90s? Over voice notes, and we were saying about January. That's a bit of a weird. It can be a weird month for actors.
Yeah.
the toughest for some.
So I thought that would be a good topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Like how we're in January right now. We're midway through. What are your Januaries looking like? What are your Januaries? I can't say it. What are your? It's like a tongue twister. What are your Januaries looking like?
It's been really quiet for me this one. I think because I've done a lot of like short-term contracts and casual jobs and things over the years that just somehow have managed to always kind of book about full-time work.
Yeah.
And a couple of them have dropped away.
Yep.
And because I was busy in some short-term contracts, I didn't really have the time or even the foresight to particularly kind of
Think
like,
about Jan.
think about January. And I just like got to the end of Panto and went, oh my God, I'm very free.
But that's just the way the cards landed.
It is. It's just the way they landed, and you know, I have other stuff come like from March. I have other employment, so you know, it's okay, and I've got some dribs and drabs, but it did come as a bit of a shock, and I thought, you know, I won't be the only one.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing. You won't be either. Like mine's been, I'd say each January it's different. Like it's never the same jobs or people. Something different, which is very cool. But coincidentally, I do think one year I'm going to fall on my ass for a January month
because you've not got like consistency.
Exactly. It's different employers every time. So it's nice that the cards keep falling this way, but it's not something I'd heavily rely on.
Yeah, you still have to think, what is going to happen in January?
Exactly.
Whereas I've got a show that I production manage every January for the last 3 years.
So this has been
this is the third year. But then that's the kind of thing I work towards. Yeah, I'm working towards it all year slowly, and I do as much as I can before Christmas because I can't do that thing of like that's January Becca's problem, because otherwise you get back and then it's like, oh, the show is now.
Yeah, and you can't relax while you're awake.
Exactly. So I get most of it done in December before Christmas, and then I come back to just like finesse things, make sure everyone's where they need to be, everyone knows everything, getting the last minute stuff done with tech team and all of that. But it's like when Sunday's over, I'll be like, oh,
tumbleweed.
A little bit, yeah, because it's like I know that I've had that, and there have been other little bits that have come in, like what you've said, like this today we were filming show reels and things like that. But it's that's the consistent, and I had like, a couple of murders, be asked to do a couple of murders, but I just couldn't do them because I was prepping for this show. But yeah, after I've not really thought ahead.
Yeah. I think it's quite a time of year for like a lot of creative stuff anyway. Like I don't think many people are like filming or like
it literally things start picking up for TV and film now. They start going back to units and figuring out where they're going to pick up from.
Everybody's get my show.
But most of them book out this not mid-January, but the second to last week. That's when they start booking some from.
It's so good though that you know these trends, because I don't feel like
I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them now happening.
More because you're doing it.
I'm seeing it. I'm not being booked. Some of them because someone got it over me. We both went. I'm not naming names, but well done.
Group though, so I was privy to the
Oh, you saw it. Oh, you saw who got it. It wasn't an argument. We both were up for and Clover.
Not an argument. I just saw the little like backhanded comments in the group, and I was like,
big project with the lots of
yeah. And we both were up for the same role, and someone got it over me. Thank you. But the thing is, they keep pestering me.
He's not bitter at all.
No, because I said, "Oh, have you got the confirmation for it?" And he went, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, what does yours look like?" Oh, it's yellow. I was like, "Mine's white. I definitely don't have it. You got the yellow confirmation."
We had this though, because do you remember we went for that?
Oh my god!
I was like, there's like 3 weeks.
It was last year. Yeah.
I'm really hoping I book it, and you went, "Oh, babes, I
think I was also on that WhatsApp group. I'm always just there in the background, like, oh no.
Yeah, you were like, I've got a fitting, so I think
I remember this. I was literally,
I'm so sorry, but you're around the corner, and I want to get people. If I think, oh, come on into this and pull people into projects, I love to do that.
So good at that.
I love doing it. I want people to be. I want to work with people that I love.
You did that for me, because even then you said like at my fitting, I'll ask them.
Yes, I did. I asked the ADs. I did push them.
Yeah, no, you're really good at that. You don't always, pull me into the right stuff. But, you get.
Don't. I've just pulled Sarah into one, so I'm a bit like.
No, you messaged me the other day. Was like, does your dog want an acting job?
I love that.
Yeah,
that's just like, random.
Yeah.
Rosie
and I don't know if that still will happen yet or not with that one. It's up to you, honey. That is the name of the company.
Oh! Who's he talking to? I was like,
I spoke to my
the audience.
So this guy, my friend. I've worked with him before.
Honey?
I worked with him with the company for a year, and then he broke away from the company because he had to tell me. I messaged. I was being proactive, like. Oh, sorry, boo. Like an actor would do in January, you're proactive. You message people.
Calling me boo. I don't know what's happening.
You know when you say, oh, there's jobs. Hey, do you want to work with me? It's been that time. Yeah, let's do it. And then he messaged me back saying, dude, the company closed down in July. And I was like, why did you not tell me? He was like, I thought you got the email. I was like, nah, I didn't.
That is another thing, communication.
But then he literally was like, oh, dude.
He's not.
Oh. That's a talk later.
Then I'm going to tell you off later,
Yeah.
maybe.
But then he messaged me saying, "Oh, but I've got projects for this year. I'll get involved with them." Great. And so he sent me his email, and it had "make honey" in it, or honey, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing with this company?" It's just that's the company name.
No, it's not Love Honey.
No, it's not Love Honey.
No, but I do like that, 'cause the way you were like talking about the company, like, it's up to you, honey. Like,
Yeah,
it
it
supposed to be.
works. It does
Wow,
work.
I just
But I do just think of Love Honey straight away.
But question I want to point is, do you think sowing the seeds of being proactive in January is the right way to go still for actors, or just suck it and ride the storm of it?
I think just roll with any motivation that you have, because I've heard from certain people that, it's dead anyway, and everybody's doing it, so you're kind of in a sea of like emails. But then I think, you know what? There's no right or wrong in this. There's always counter advice to every bit of advice.
Always.
So if you feel motivated and you've got the time, then just
go for it. Have you been getting any writing done? Because I know you write as well. I feel like a quiet period is a good time to write.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I did a short play to add to the art thingamabob.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically I've been trying to kind of write a collection of short plays that are about like the art world and galleries and those kinds of spaces.
Well, I used to work at the National Gallery if you need any inspiration.
And yes.
Plug.
I don't work there anymore.
I used to work at I did voluntary like front of house for aspects.
Oh yeah.
For a really short amount of time. But my sister's an artist, my mum's an artist, so I just find it a really interesting thing to talk about, especially because a lot of people don't feel comfortable in those spaces, me included.
Oh God, imagine the National as well, like so overwhelming when you walk it.
Yeah, totally. And just talking about art and stuff, like I don't know what I'm talking about. And so that made me interested, So I wrote one more of those, took it to Crowbait, and it was received really well, which is nice.
Yeah, we love that. And I performed one of your short pieces for a show reel.
Yeah.
I used that. That was...
Oh, yes, the...
What's it called?
Frozen to Death.
Frozen to Death.
With Jonah, that was.
Yeah.
And I wrote the scene that we filmed this morning for show reel.
Yes, which is called Confrontation. Is that what you're calling it?
Yeah, but I don't really title them.
I love titling.
Yeah, he's a titler.
I'm a titler.
I'll just throw a title that kind of helps for us to
know what it is. Yeah.
See, okay, writer's perspective then. Do you start with the idea of the title, or like because a
premise, you mean?
A premise, yeah. I have to have an idea, then I'll title it, and then I'm like, I've got it.
Yeah.
No,
titles come at the end. Me too.
Really? No. Oh no, I'm a title man.
No, mine no. Titles come at the end if I write anything as well.
Wow.
Unless I'm writing an adaptation, which I'm doing at the moment. So if it's an adaptation, then obviously it's got a title already.
The titles for all the art ones have got colours in. So I'm kind of conscious of how I can make.
I like red wine.
So red wine.
I love red wine.
The newest one is black and white.
Nice.
So they've all got like that kind of.
That's the through thread.
So where is this going to be done anywhere at the moment or performed? Because I've seen red wine. We've seen it. It was great.
Oh, yeah. So the next plan for me, so I need to write one more.
Okay.
And I need to book in a tape read because I want to hear them all together. Three Triangles was a while back now, so I want to hear how.
I want to hear it out loud.
Hear it out loud.
Get us in. We'll table read for you.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I might sort of actually book that in to help me have a deadline.
A deadline to timeline it.
It's so good to set your own deadlines. If no one else is giving you one, I think it's so good. Otherwise, it's like keeping yourself accountable.
Totally. But then you need someone else to be accountable in that. Because if you set it arbitrary, like, okay, I will have it done by the 31st of January, but nothing's happening on the 31st of January. So there's nothing.
So booking that table read is absolutely. We were talking about earlier with soulmates, weren't we? Actually having deadlines for things to keep everyone accountable is really important. It's a schedule. Otherwise we could just be like, oh yeah, we'll push it another week. We'll push it another week. Oh, we'll push it another month.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, it's like what happened today. You don't film a show reel. You wanted to film it for Italy like a year later.
I was going to say I'm not guilty of this, but then What Should We Watch has been...
That's both of us.
Yeah. And it's not because we wanted to film this one for ages. Just, I don't know what it was.
It was so...
I think it was lots of other things that came up.
It was so nice that you finally got it done though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's cleansed.
Because it was a relatively long showreel scene. So
it
is.
You could
throw on the end of another day.
No.
I think, do you know what? I think that you've hit the nail on the head there. I think when we've done podcasts or we were rehearsing another show that we were both in, I think it was just like we're tired and we needed to be on.
Yeah. And you'd need to go back and relearn those lines. And again, it's like, it's 3 minutes of text. It's not like, I can, like the one this morning. I learned it yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a handful. It was like less than 10 lines.
Same as the one you wrote. I learned that in a more like half an hour before I came on set.
They're very soap, those ones. Do you have? I think you definitely have a soap hand for writing.
It's weird because I don't watch any soap.
No, but the Frozen to Death and Confrontation naturally lend themselves to it.
I suppose I'm always just in that headspace of like, how can I make something feel like it's part of something else?
Yeah,
You kind of want
the bigger picture. Yeah,
to maybe feel like a chop of lots of things. You've been doing lots of things.
It's like show and tell me. It's like one of those things where you want to show lots of things but not tell people things. Like, don't show me explosions. Don't show. Thing that's guilty of this, in my opinion, is Stranger Things. That's, I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, I've watched it. Have you watched it all?
I've watched it all.
Yeah, I've watched it all. Yeah.
So for me,
I was like, spoilers.
Wait.
so I've spoken about it somewhere else, but I'll speak about just a little bit because it is slightly to this. Stranger Things, the last episode of it, I thought a lot of it was telling me what I should think about rather than show me.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
I did, just because there was so much where we found out from things from the play, from the previous season, Stranger Things, and we could piece things together. You didn't have to just spell it all out. And
it was very showy.
For a 2-hour thing, by the way, as well.
I also felt, personally, I didn't hate this about it because, to be fair, like, I still got emotional.
I did. I cried.
But there was a lot
Doesn't take a lot for me to cry, though, does it? You know, let's be honest.
But there was a lot of tears from the actors that felt like they were actor tears and not characters. I felt like I was seeing a lot of people emotional about this beautiful experience of Strange Things coming to an end.
I 100% agree. And it was very explainy as to, like, everyone was like, all their stories had to be wrapped up neatly in a bow. And it was like the dialogue, like the duologues were like kind of like, and I know I've been horrible to you about this, and I apologize, and and I'm gay. That was. And no, but you know what I mean? That was, I don't think that was handled very well. And it was.
I don't understand why they just didn't release it in an earlier season, or just.
Well, yeah, because we knew. He knew.
Yeah.
They all knew.
His relationship with
Robbie?
Yes. That, I liked that.
Oh, that was fine.
I think they should have just left it at that, and I think everyone should have just gradually found out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it just didn't.
It was fine for him to accept it without it.
Yeah.
Again, you were shown that. Don't need to be told that.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. I didn't need to be told it, and like maybe I don't know.
Season 5's guilty of it.
I get it. They wanted to make it a moment because it is a huge thing. It absolutely is a huge thing that he came out, but them coming out to each other and then maybe I don't know. I just think like that was the big thing. That was the storytelling.
It was like, I suppose maybe also there's lots of stories all coming.
So many in that.
And so I also want to go, okay, but it isn't going to feel the same as watching the rest of the other seasons because we're not coming up with new, fresh ideas. No. We have to bring them to a close. So it's not going to feel the
same.
And
this is why I am really against season 5, because everything, the hard work's been done for them. They've done a beautiful job between season 1 and 4, painting this world. Really great characters, actually, especially season 4. I loved Max, I loved Eddie, I loved all this. So they did some really good things. And then season 5, you just had to have a neat bow.
I loved Holly and her mum, though.
Brilliant. Yeah. Wow, I loved
Karen Wheeler. Oh,
I like Karen Wheeler when she.
I know.
Yeah.
Dragging her body. Oh, I love.
Did you see the clips of her doing her?
Yes, I know. I follow her on Insta. I was like, I love it.
I didn't like when she blew up the 3 demi-dog. I didn't like it when she blew up the 3 demi-dogs.
Did you not?
No.
Why?
Because that was just. If I was in that moment, I would not be able to think logically enough to do A and B together to blow up 3 demi-dogs.
Okay,
but when she
underestimated her, that was the point, Jordan.
Yeah. Well, when
we all underestimated her, and then she just did this.
Well, I will admit the scene that I loved was when she fought against the.
Understand?
No. Maybe I'm being sexist. I'm not.
You're not being sexist. You just don't understand.
I don't understand. When she faced the.
Just don't get it. Just don't get it. What I'd like to be a woman, man.
Don't get Karen.
No.
I don't get Karen. No, I don't.
You just don't understand her.
When she faced the Demigorgon, I was absolutely loving that. When she was shredded.
She got the wine, didn't she?
She got the wine standing. That's when I was all
because she just did, what
she was.
It was that mum lifting a car to get off the baby moment.
Exactly that.
I loved it when they hid in the bathtub.
Oh,
genius!
Great scene, great moment. Yeah, like I said, there's some really good things. It's just, and when it came to the finale, oh, it's just so frustrating why they did these choices.
I didn't love as well. So I love, again, brilliant moments. And like, I definitely still got emotional. Like, I don't want to slate it all, but I didn't love that it's the very start of season 5. It was like, it's like we'd gone, it was like they tried to reset.
Yeah.
Because obviously the end of season 4 was so
Yeah.
apocalyptic.
Yes.
And I think they were like, well, we can't start season 5 there because one, where do we go? And, it's already here. Where do we go from that? And 2, there'll be no room for any of those warm 80s silly.
Well, that's the thing. It's what sells Stranger Things is that.
It's those little fun kind of silly throwaway moments. So they kind of reset, but it felt a bit cheap, like they'd just forgotten. It was like, oh, and it was an earthquake, and we'd moved up forward a year.
Yeah.
I thought that I was a bit like whiplashed.
Yes.
I was like, me and Nick
Jarred.
even said like, hang on, have we missed something?
Yeah.
We thought we'd missed something from the previous season, and we even kind of went back and watched the recaps. Be like, I feel like I'm not in this. But it was just because it was that kind of like jump scare.
So
Into something
It's a weird choice. I think logically the way you've explained it, it does make a bit more sense like that.
But I think like, I'm still pleased I watched it. I still got emotional.
Hey, 2026, a great way to start, right?
And some beautiful performances and everything. Like, you can't slate it, because every season of anything that you watch, the final one is always going to feel different.
And that's the thing. It's I always think finales aren't great majority of the time.
I found it really hard to like David Harbour.
Oh yeah.
Who is David Harbour's character? Because I'm better with the characters' names.
It was an unusual watch, and Lily Allen knew exactly what she was doing.
Oh.
And I was like, literally, what a month.
So West End Girl, her album, which is a
Right.
piece of art, she released that, 2 weeks or a week prior to the Stranger Things premiere.
Yeah, it was really soon.
It was really soon, and basically it was an expose album, a storytelling album about the relationship breakdown between her and David Harbour. But he sounded an awful lot like he was in the wrong for most of it, and it was a manipulation.
Which one is he again?
What's his Hopper?
Oh, Hop. Oh.
So I was a bit like, I just kept watching it, being like, damn you, what you did to Lily Allen. I just couldn't.
I went in that without knowing any of that.
I just couldn't. Basically he was
It wasn't very nice, I'm assuming.
Manipulative relationship, and he kind of made her maybe do things that she didn't want to do, and then he crossed the line.
Which, to be fair, in the season, he's quite sort of controlling of
Elle. Yeah.
Elle. So it kind of had like
Jane or whatever her name is.
Yes, right.
Oh.
No, you call her Jane.
I know.
It's the slight mirroring of
Identity
that.
crisis.
Because he's not very likable in season 5.
No.
Character.
No.
And then he was.
I was like, oh, he a bad man. I was just thinking he's a bad man.
But it's complicated between him and Lily Allen. But ultimately, he's clearly done some bad shit, as well.
Yeah. So there was all that controversy around it, but if anything, it made people probably watch Stranger Things more as well. Like, no press, the press, and all of that. And also, talking of Elle, she had a lot of Millie Bobby Brown had just a lot of moody, brooding looks, didn't she?
Yeah.
The pout.
How
Everyone's been talking about the pat.
giving face. So
Anyone notice how she wasn't really with Mike at all for the whole season? Until the very end.
Why should we
Don't know. I've heard that she has certain disagreements with certain actors, and so
no, really,
yeah, that's why there's certain, because you think about it, this last season, how she wasn't with certain people for the majority.
I was in bits, like with her and Mike's last scene.
That was the only time them two, I think, were near enough having a scene for Stranger Things. The rest of it, I barely saw them.
I don't know. Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I think that actually gave it more weight.
Maybe.
They'd been apart and they finally had got back together, and then they were torn apart straight away.
Yeah.
But from her choosing, it was just like. I
Pro-
don't give any more spoilers.
She's being like a literal superhero.
Yeah, she was literally saving the world.
She's in her training era.
Do you agree with her?
Outfit was
She was pumping.
Interesting, like pumping. It was
Yeah.
like jogging bottom shorts over jogging bottoms. That's a look.
Yeah.
And there was camel toe happening.
Very, very 80s.
It couldn't have been comfortable, Jordan. That's what I'm saying.
No, but apparently it was, because I saw some clips. I clearly watched a lot
Yeah, she has.
Um,
Expert, Stranger Things expert. That's what Yvonne Maxwell is on here to talk about.
which is laughable because I'm the worst at remembering anything.
But here she is.
And I saw this clip about like the costume department.
Yeah.
And one of the things is that they do consider like these actors are going to be in these costumes a lot, and they need to be comfortable. And they said we designed this with Millie's comfort in mind.
Oh, I love that. That's good.
Fair. Well, in fairness, I think
She was in it for a lot. I mean, to be fair, she had real like not a lot of costume changes.
No.
It's pretty bougie gig to not have to. Whereas Karen Wheeler, the SFX, she had to have
the one thing I will not
slate
slate about Stranger Things is the departments for art, makeup, costume, SFX. I think that they are brilliant. It's the storyline I'm just a little bit about.
It looks incredible.
Absolutely.
What I'd love to see the Duffer Brothers do next is something much more small scale.
Yeah.
And see if that kind of writing prowess from the first few seasons
Can come back.
I was about to say, like, that's how it started, didn't it? It started
did.
as
It was only meant to be one
group of
season.
kids
That's
in
all it was
the
ever meant to be.
80s, you know, going, and it just really
Stand By Me.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
it really kind of came.
Well,
that way.
it reminded me of what's the five heroes, the five children.
Famous Five.
Famous Five. Goonies as well, but Famous Five I was thinking of. But it is
The
Goonies.
5 children. I'm like, Famous Five. The Goonies.
I was thinking Famous Five
I don't know how
vibes.
many Goonies there are, but it was
Jesus
just that
Christ.
there's 5 kids.
I loved Famous Five as a kid as well.
Great book.
Yeah.
Great book.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the audio dramas of it. Audio dramas.
Audio dramas.
No.
Audible, darling.
Talking books or whatever they're called.
Talking books. Talking books.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
On tape.
That thing you listen to with your
Side A, side B. I like side
and
B.
you wind it back and then...
With a pencil in the it's a god.
Oh, you've got a pencil out.
Oh, I was doing.
But we've got smaller fingers than one, that's why. you know.
Yeah, I see. Chunky Monkey can't really find a back of his finger.
Hold his finger.
What the hell has happened?
No.
Where should we go to next?
Okay, well, I was thinking about the fact that Yvonne, actually, you mentioned this to me, that we've just come out of the festive season, season of work, and us three ticked every single kind of generic festive work box that you could with
adult panto, it's regular ass panto, and and like immersive elf events.
Yeah, immersive.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So it was basically like panto, adult panto, immersive Christmas experience.
Look at this, the
and
Three
they're the
Musketeers of
3
acting.
things that people go and see the most over Christmas time.
And if you're an actor who wants to do a Christmas gig, that it falls usually into
One of those categories.
three.
So
Yeah.
we were like, oh, look at us.
You may also find it as side categories as Christmas show, as in sometimes not panto.
I've been the Nutcracker before, which was a Christmas show, and I've been Ice Queen, which was also Queen, which was a Christmas show. So I've absolutely done Christmas shows,
like Scrooge or something.
Yeah,
Not a
Christmas Carol. But so how was adult pantoing?
Fun, really good fun. For a job that I went into just to do the gig, I walked away with my pockets quite full. So I'm very happy.
Oh, that sounds right.
That doesn't mean I've robbed them. No, that does not.
Adult panto.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like all right.
Is that a banana in your pocket?
There was a banana joke. Oh, of course there was.
Of course there was.
No, I really got a lot from Phoenix Arts, and we'll be chatting with Phoenix Arts a lot more this year. So
Exciting.
it is,
Well done.
and really great. It was well received. I went to see him, I think it was yesterday, and people who had seen it were still talking to me about it. And I was like,
We're still talking to me. I thought it was going to end it there. People that have seen it were still talking to me. So I obviously... You obviously weren't rude enough, were you?
no, I wasn't. But do you know what? I have wanted to do. I did a. I was Scrooge, yeah. And the last adult panto I did was 2018,
That's a long time ago.
a long time ago, and I wanted to do more, but the jobs fell differently.
Do you think that you were? Because I think, how old were you when you did the last adult panto? You're in your 20s.
6, so 8 years. So I was 22.
So that's quite young, I think, to do an adult.
No, I wasn't.
panto.
I'm lying. I was 24.
Oh, okay.
24.
But still, I still think early 20s, that's quite young
Yeah.
to do an adult panto. Do you think you were like more seasoned
Yes.
this
100%.
time around and you performed it better because you were older?
Yeah. Both jobs had both great casts, so it wasn't a case of
So
relationships.
did
or
your
anything.
age play a part for you?
Absolutely. I still walk into jobs with different sort of going, oh, I wish I was more this, I wish I was more that, and nerves and things like that. But as you say, the amount of years under the belt now makes me go to jobs just, I don't know, more tactics, more gags to play with, more things, just like well experienced. It lends itself to more things. I loved it. It was a great experience, and I'm looking forward to it
Been
again.
around more crude people.
You're looking forward to it again. Are you going to do that there next year?
Yeah.
You've been booked.
You've had chats.
You've been booked unofficially.
Yeah, we've had chats. Yeah.
That's exciting.
I'm very excited.
Well done.
Yeah. And
what a dream to have like this year's festive season already booked.
yeah, and in fairness, I loved the contract, and I said to them I wanted to work with them for years because of the short contract. Because you do the complete opposite of me. Mine is very short and sweet, intense rehearsal. Bam, on you go.
Which is like what I usually do
For
with
one day
pantos.
pantos.
I do I do what I call part-time pantos. I used to do them a lot.
I always
Where
call
they'd
Mondays.
be you'd do it'd be a weekend, but you'd do like 3 to 4 shows in a
and
day.
then bam.
And then you'd go home for a week, and then you'd come back the next weekend.
But
and
then
do it again.
we leave with that sort of we go through the cold blues. What do you call it? Show blues. Post show blues. Thank
Really
you.
quickly.
We're literally like, I wish we could do this for longer, everything like that. But you're on the other end of the spectrum where you do a huge long contract with it.
Long by comparison to yours, but still short by comparison to some panto.
Oh, mate.
I'm seeing people still in panto.
I know.
Oh, Jesus
the Palladium
Christ.
has only just closed.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Really?
That's too. I think I'd be sick. I mean, the money might
Well,
be
they
nice,
are.
but-
If you follow people on socials,
No.
they're just like, I am done.
But
Yeah.
to be fair, I don't know whether they're doing 2 a day every day in those.
Well, this is the thing. Is it 1 a day, 2?
We were
Probably in the later weeks.
2 a day, consistently
Yeah.
for, like,
Yeah.
10 days or something, which was not without like 1 day off and something, but it was quite a lot by the end.
Yeah.
Are you hot now?
I'm willing.
Take it off. I've taken mine off.
Yeah,
Take them off.
that's it.
I've already done it, guys. It's time to undress. We're in the adult panto mode.
Yeah.
Da da da.
Da-da.
I was going to say I swiftly stripped without anyone realising, but it was an absolute faff. I was like, get that off.
No,
No.
but it was a fairly long run.
It was. I loved it. I loved it. I loved
Oh, no,
doing
I'm
it.
glad I didn't see it.
I'm sorry,
I didn't see yours either.
It's all right.
Hang on, did you either of you see me Elf?
No, I wasn't gonna.
Oh, okay, right.
Because I don't have a child.
Right, all right. No, Jordan, you've said it now.
So,
no,
my friend-
no. You've said it now.
I've had this conversation with someone else. They said, "Would you ever come to me as Father Christmas or see?" I was like, "No, because I don't have a child. It would be a bit."
Elf,
bit
I'm
weird.
not. I wasn't with Santa the whole time.
Oh, okay. Are we allowed to talk about being with Santa?
I was actually just really interested to know how it all went.
Did it go well?
Yeah,
Well, then there you go.
it went really well. It was just, I think the one thing about elfing in a historical venue,
Yeah.
that's what I did, a culturally historical, very old building and
It
venue.
is lovely.
Our costumes were gorgeous in the
Right.
fact that we weren't just, in the classic,
as an elf.
yeah, what they're like velour, that kind of, and they're
Yeah.
all just the same colour, and you've got fake elf ears, and you've got the rosy, round cheeks. Like, it wasn't that at all. It was all just, it was quite like a bougie elf, which is very up my street.
Amen to
I
that.
was an elf one time, and I had like a full tutu,
Oh, cute.
and it looked beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like green and red.
Yeah.
£10.
Yeah.
So that's literally this. We had like heritage colours. So we had like
Lovely.
mustard, like burgundy, bottle green, and we all had like variations of those colours. So
Yeah.
we had different like pantaloons. So I had like mustard pantaloons with a burgundy shirt.
So it looked historical.
Yeah, a burgundy shirt and a bottle green waistcoat.
Yep.
A bottle green cute, like a kind of floppy hat. I called it like my dopey hat. Because mine was too big for me, so I looked like Dopey from from Snow White, because it kept like going over my eye. So I did look a little bit cute. My name was Sprout.
Oh, lovely, love an elf. I love Sprout as an elf name.
It's
a great
because
name.
I was a tall elf, so I was like, I just
Yeah.
like sprouted up
so you
really
didn't go for-
quickly.
So you didn't go for the other meaning.
I was also Brussels sprout, but like, you know, it was but also I was like, I just sprouted up overnight, but Santa still kept me.
He still kept me. He's not prejudiced to heights. Yeah, turtle. Go on.
But don't. I had
No.
so many dads, only dads, who would come into the hall and they'd go, "Oh, you're a bit tall for an elf, aren't you?"
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Jesus, what age are we in?
I know. And I was literally like, bearing in mind we had another guy who was elfing and he was taller than me.
Where does it say
So
in the
but
history
he would
books?
never get any comment.
Where does it say in the history books that elves were a certain height? Is it actually in stone? It's not, is
It's
it?
not. It's just one of those things that's
It's just a thing
I
that's been
think.
passed down for certain companies or whatever.
But it was done really well. They had like more elves than they maybe needed, so it meant that we could actually be immersive, and we could actually perform
So they
to
didn't-
people in pockets when they weren't with Santa.
So you were kind of like
You can't.
ferrying and
No,
organising
Yeah,
we
and
were
yeah.
all on a station, and one of those stations was 2 people floating.
And how
Where
nice
you
is
can
it?
go and like chat to people. We had like a magic bag where we do like magic tricks and stuff with them, and
How nice is
That
it?
was
Instead,
cute.
they could have gone. The company could have gone. Do you know what? Too many. Can you take a day off, or can you take a day off? That could have. Some people would have done that.
Yeah, no, they didn't. There was one where
Sorry,
there was
day off.
more. Yeah, there was more of us on than we needed. And I said to James, I was like, "Oh, like, do you need me for this day?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, no, I've booked you on, so I still want to put you
Well,
on,
there you
and
go.
I'll like,
Perfect.
still honour it." And that was really,
We all love James.
we do.
Not
That
we-
was really.
are we
Oh
allowed to say his
no,
name?
we can say yeah.
Just
That's
for a reference.
Oh,
It's on annual leave.
I've just done so many people's references. But he deserves annual leave, honestly. But yeah, it was busy, but not too busy. Santa was great.
Yeah.
As well.
Good. It makes or breaks a grotto.
Yeah,
Just the whole
he was
thing.
great. I was with him for the dress rehearsal and like the opening day, and like it was just good feedback, good family.
It's a great job being.
There was making reindeer food on one station. There was like
Yeah.
a plate making station where there was
Oh, plates.
actual acrylic pen
Lovely.
where you could make a plate to leave out the centre. So you have like a bit for your carrots, you have a bit for it was really
That's
nice.
sweet.
So
What's the funniest thing you've left out for Santa when you?
Oh.
Because I remember it being like, it always tickled me. One year we left out cold pizza, and and we were like, "Does Santa like cold pizza?" And Mum was like, "Yes." It always stayed with me.
I don't actually remember
so
leaving anything out.
I do remember the
This is gonna
cutest thing that
Share
happened
my
to me.
trust.
Oh, okay. I left him out of Durex. It came back used.
No, I'm just gonna I just don't think we did it.
That's what we did in Essex.
Huh?
So that's what we did in Essex.
I remember my dad as well. One
Not
time.
from Essex.
You're not, I know.
No,
So it's bad with me. She hates it.
I remember one time my dad, I was like, "I'm bored," and he was like, "You know what reindeer love to eat? They love the moss that grows between the paving stones."
Oh my god, he made you
So
demoss.
I was there with a
Genius man. What a Maxwell.
I don't know.
Wow.
I only realised this again as an adult. Looking back, I was like, "That she."
That's so funny.
That is clever. I have seen my nieces, kind of mine, they are mine, that have been. Well, do you know, I'm
Undecided,
called
yeah.
Uncle Jordan, so I'm Uncle Jordan.
Yeah,
But
cute.
I've seen the parents do certain things to get them to do things because of the elves on the show and things, which I don't know if they'll never watch it. This far into the
Hopefully not,
video,
we swear.
yeah, exactly. So it's quite cute and very good at singing. I never had to do things, actually. I had a really lovely experience. My parents definitely wanted to immerse me. So have you had the footprints being done around the house?
No.
Oh, so they got snow and sort of made it, not real snow,
That's
but
cute.
snow.
I
And
know
they
what
did
you mean.
the footprints around the
That's
house of
cute.
Father
Like,
Christmas,
and then walked around.
which is the
Yeah.
cutest thing ever. I think it was soot as well from the chimney, so it's a mixture
That's
of both.
so cute.
My mum wouldn't put stuff on the carpet.
No, my mum be like, I'm not clearing that up. I think I do remember like a mince pie and like a carrot and a whiskey.
Yeah,
I think I remember that. Like on a
That's
plate.
book standard.
Just on the kitchen side.
You didn't have them before bed.
What?
The whiskey, the carrot, and the mince pie.
Yeah,
I remember
did.
having them when I was
Yeah, I
younger.
did. Yeah, I ate them. No.
Yeah,
No, but I think I found out Santa wasn't what I found out and figured out and knew.
I can imagine you are very
Early.
switched on, so it wouldn't surprise me. if you-
Yeah, so I don't remember much cutesy
No.
stuff because I think it must have been when I was really little because yeah.
I'm a big believer, and
Oh, thanks
therefore
for calling me switched on.
no, yeah, I know exactly what you'd be like at school.
You're a big believer.
I'm a big believer, and I like to be immersed. So I got told I was immature at school because I wasn't developing towards the curriculum because I was so imaginative and wanted to always play in these. Yeah. So it is perfect. It literally fits the criteria of what I do now. But of course, back then, 90s, all sorts of things. But yeah, so in terms of Father Christmas, it took me ages to believe that he wasn't real until one day someone did do that.
Oh, I remember me and
Nan.
my shout out to Nan. I remember me and my best friend who lived next door. We both kind of did it at the same time, and we were trying to concoct a plan to actually remember this, to like make them think we still believed, because we were worried we weren't going to get a stocking.
Oh,
That is adorable.
So we must have been tiny. Do you know what I mean? Because we were really, and I don't know how old we were, but we were literally. I remember we were in his room and we were like, how can we? We've got to really act, and we've got to really make sure they think we believe, so that we still get a stocking and like all of that. And they saw straight through us straight away. Has he farted? Was that
No,
you?
that's his. Unfortunately, that's the cough.
Oh, bless him. Oh,
that's the cough.
Frankie.
So,
It's all right, baby
for those
boy.
that are watching thinking I'm torturing, he might have
No.
heart failure. So
Don't.
no, it's all right. He's got years left. But I bounce him on my upwards sort
He's
of
such a good boy.
So all it goes back down and he just chills out.
oh, look, his little tongue.
Yeah, no, he's upstage and everything.
He is upstaging everything. But yeah, we basically, Christmas jobs completed it, mate.
Yeah. Tick, boom.
Yeah. I also did a couple of Christmas murder mysteries.
I was Rudy the Rudolph.
Which were,
Work. Are you in? Is it the same but just idea?
yeah, it was like Murder and Mistletoe was one of them. It was
Oh, I
cool.
like that.
So
That's
it was just,
very
it
good.
was basically just like people's Christmas parties, and they had a murder.
Yeah.
And it was like tangibly linked to Christmas,
Oh. They all are,
Yeah.
I've done the Christmas school tours. I've done.
I don't think I've done a school Christmas tour.
I've not.
No, I've done school shows, but not a Christmas.
I've not done a
tour.
Christmas
I've done the opposite. I've not done a theatre in education.
Have you not done TIE work? Okay.
Yeah, so I've
R&D.
so I've done the Thai
Yeah.
shows, but not
not a
a
Christmas.
Christmas tour.
I did a Christmas tour to care homes.
I've never done that. I want to
I
do
bet
that
that
because
was
I think that is
cute.
lovely.
Very cute. Very.
I used to teach seated dance in care homes,
Oh, I bet they're just
and
great.
I used to go in like a Strictly Come Dancing like ball gown, because they all loved it. So like glitter, and then we had props for everything. Then I'd perform each dance in the middle to music, and then teach them it. Seated and stood up, and they absolutely loved it. It was so cute.
I went to see the Guildhall panto, and the costume.
It was Cinderella as well, wasn't it?
It was also Cinderella. And they had a traditional fairy, 50 boppity boo fairy,
Yep.
whereas we had Dame fairy.
Cute.
And
Well done, Peter.
like fairies' dresses were insanely beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
It is a pleasure, like most to see this dress.
Also, the amount of changes dames do. Like, there was one dame I worked with a long while back, and when I saw his rail, I was like, I was like,
There is
"No."
a lot of changes and wigs.
But it's because,
He had the most costumes out of
Yeah.
all of us.
and you just think, oh, maybe they're just going to do it for every standalone scene. But no, every time they were on, different outfit.
Yeah.
Must be a different outfit every time they're on.
And they often
Huge!
And they're hooped and
They're hooped, yeah,
it's
exactly.
like they've got to like squish to get through the doorways.
like
Yeah, walk with your arms out because you can't actually put your arms down by your side.
Oh.
I think part of the Christmas magic, like we were just talking about, is the costumes. I think
Yeah.
costumes make it.
But my costume this year was a bit different.
It was very.
The eyebrow.
Yeah, so she's supposed to be kind of the mother of the ugly sisters.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, how are we going to make them all look like ugly sisters? So we all shared a monobrow. But
Do they all have monobrow?
And they all
yeah,
have
great.
monobrows.
So it was like a consistent
I had a
trait.
pink velour
Yes.
suit and a big fake bum as well, like I'd had a BBL.
Love that.
I wasn't going to say anything.
It's very orange with lots of
Because what if I offended? It wasn't a fake
Well, because
bum.
I've had one.
No,
I'm
because I
joking.
Wow, it's been sitting a long time.
I'd like to confirm I have not.
No.
My ass is all my own.
Did you wear that outfit for a
Activate.
showreel scene?
No.
Tunnel? Because when I saw...
Yes.
Did you wear it for Tunnel?
No, that was actually
Oh.
borrowed, and the one for Tunnel was a pair of old pajamas I had. That
Oh, because I saw that and I was like, I've seen this before, I swear. I couldn't get out of my head the Tunnel scene.
Yeah.
You suit that type of character.
Go on.
Because you are so not that character.
Yeah.
So you play it
And
very
was
well.
that fun? I always think it's so much fun playing a character that is completely different to you.
Yeah.
I think that's a dream for an actor, isn't it? Because it's just it challenges you.
Yeah.
It also is that pure escapism that we do this for,
Yeah.
because we're completely, that is not us.
Yeah.
And it's so fun.
And the biggest compliments I got was a couple of people coming to see it and not realizing it was me until halfway through. Which I thought was really nice. I was like, okay, yeah.
We love that. We were talking about that earlier, weren't we? People being like, we didn't know that was you. And you're like, this is the biggest compliment.
So are we all going back to our jobs again this year?
I've been asked
Been asked?
back for elfing.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's literally on my doorstep. So it's dreamy.
Will you do it again, Yvonne?
It's complicated.
Sorry.
It's all right, friend. So I would love to, but I'm not sure if I will be in the position to with other family things that I'm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've sort of said like don't count on me, don't sign me up yet. but,
Yeah.
like let's talk in a few months, because the other thing is although I know that they like me,
Yeah, you
and
got.
stuff, but it's still got to fit with the 5 actors that they and the 5 characters they have, and they've chosen. I think I can say this. I do know.
Yeah.
So it needs to fit with the roles they have.
Yeah.
With all the love of wanting to have the same.
It's got to be
people back
right,
over
hasn't
again,
it?
has to be right.
Got to be right.
So yeah, it's not set in stone.
I'm just looking at your roadie, Mike. I'm seeing is it still blue?
It's off. How long?
Exactly.
You might be able to hear me through that.
Hopefully.
It was
Definitely
on
at Jordan, he's in my ear.
It was on at the start.
Oh, it's really
You're off now.
funny.
And Becca's yours will run out very soon.
Okay.
So,
To wrap it up.
yeah, so Jesus Christ.
Let's wrap it up,
Let's
guys.
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
God,
Let me
I'm gonna
begin.
have to- Oh,
like
God,
a
so-
Christmas present.
I've got audio edit. Okay.
You okay there? Are you okay there?
Yeah, I know what it's going to be like.
Well, we're going to be able to hear you because I never want to sit this close to you with the podcast again because I think my eardrum's gone.
What? Tinnitus? What's that?
Oh, it was so loud.
I am sorry.
I love that you like when you come to me. I'm like, oh, I've got to speak now. Great, yeah, fab.
Right.
Fab. Well, Yvonne, thank you so much for being part of the arts again.
Thank you so much for having me back. I was just listening to you the other day on Spotify.
I appreciated this.
She had us in her
Yeah,
ears,
I
which
did.
isn't that so nice?
It's weird.
Why is it weird? This is
Having
what we
someone
do.
in their ears.
Well,
Oh my
I'm
God.
loud in the kitchen.
Okay.
So I was chopping up my vegetables and I was listening to my friends.
I've made it. Someone was chopping their vegetables. Listen to me. In fairness, I do love a good podcast. Is what I do.
Yeah,
do
I love a
lunch and I just
podcast.
chuck it up on YouTube.
Big into them. Listen
Big
to them
into
all the time. So
Absolutely.
And we've had a bit of a break with this one because we've been Christmas
Busy,
work
busy.
and then actually busy in January, which is wild.
Wasn't the Oscars, but what finally got a podcast award, or it was finally introduced? What was it? Globes? The Globes had a best podcast.
Did they?
Yeah, it's a new one they've just introduced at long last, and so they should. Best podcast.
But are they like fiction podcasts where they're doing like storytelling rather than like...
I'm unsure of
Who won?
someone. I don't know who won.
Oh.
Someone who's in interviewing Gwyneth Paltrow, I think, when I saw it.
Oh.
She was the guest on it.
So is it some sort of health thing? Because she's very
no
in
idea
that.
what that might have just been.
What's
a
her thing?
snippet
Goop?
of-
Gloop?
Gloop or
Is
Goop?
it? Oh, okay. I think it's Gwyneth.
That's horrible.
It
Whatever.
looked like Gwyneth, so but
She's looked the same forever, so it
exactly
probably
it
is.
is Gwyneth.
Yeah. She
Um,
ain't, she ain't
no.
aging
But,
backwards.
but at least podcasts are finally getting awards now because it is part of the art.
Yes, if anyone wants to sponsor me, I'd be so happy. But yeah, we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Parts of the Arts. If you enjoyed this episode or any of the others, please subscribe, share, and leave us a review. Also, we would love it if you could support this passion project by buying us a coffee. All the info is below. Thank you and see you next time.